children, so today we'll be starting our 6th chapter, that is multiples and factors. So multiples means what, children? So multiple is a number that is the product of two numbers. So you have to remember, children, multiple is a product of two numbers. So let's take two numbers. Suppose I took 4 multiplied by 5. So 4 multiplied by 5 is, children, how much? It's 20. Okay, it's 20. So 20 is the product of two numbers. So we can say that this product is the multiple. So 20 is the multiple of 5 and 20 is also a multiple of 4. Okay, 20 is a multiple of 5 as well as 20 is a multiple of 4. So all of you understood, multiple is the number that is product of two given numbers. These are the two numbers which I took, I multiplied and I got the multiple. So 20 is the multiple. Let's see one example, children. It's given to find the fifth multiple of 9. Fifth multiple of 9. So what we will do? We will multiply 9 and 5. Okay, we will multiply 9 and 5. What we get? We get 45. So 45 is the fifth multiple of 9. Okay, children, 45 is the fifth multiple of 9. Or we can say 5 multiplied by 9 is 45, or 9 multiplied by 5 is also 45. So what is this? 9 and 5 we can tell altogether these two are the factors. These two are the factors. This factors concept we will be learning after this. So we got, after multiplying, 45. So what we tell? 45 is the multiple. 45 is the multiple of 9, or we can say 45 is also a multiple of 5. Now let's see, children, some properties of multiples. The first property is every number is a multiple of 1. Suppose I took a number, children, 5. Let's see whether 5 is a multiple of 1 or not. So 1 multiplied by how much will be 5? 1 multiplied by 5 is, children, 5. So we can tell 1 is a factor of 5, or 5 is a multiple of 1. Similarly, I can write 1 into 12 is also 12. So we can say 12 is also a multiple of 1. So from this we can say that every number is a multiple of 1. Whichever number you take, whether it's 99, 1000, 2000, when you will multiply 1 into 1000, it's 1000 itself. So 1000 is a multiple of 1. So let's move on to our second property. Second property says us any number is the multiple of itself. Okay, any number is the multiple of itself. So let's see how any number can be multiple of itself. Yes. So we say that from here 1 multiplied by 5 is 5. So we can say that 5 is a multiple of 5 itself. Similarly, 12 multiplied by 1 or 1 multiplied by 12 is itself 12. So we can say 12 is also a multiple of 12. So from this examples, we can conclude that any number is the multiple of itself. 1 multiplied by any number is itself, yes or no? So any number is the multiple of itself. Let's see one more property, that is all the multiples are either equal to or greater than the given number. So you can see, children, every multiple will be greater than or equal to the number given. For example, let's take an example, that is 5. So I will find the multiples of 5. Let's find the multiples of 5. So what are the multiples of 5, children? I can write 5. Then 5 2s are 10. Then 5 3s are 15. 5 4s are 20. And so on. It will continue. So what I can see from this example is that all the multiples here, all the multiples are either equal to 5 or greater than 5. Yes or no? All the multiples are equal to 5 or greater than 5. Next concept is, children, your common multiples. So the multiples that are common to 2 or more numbers are called common multiples. So the multiples which are common to 2 or more numbers are called common multiples. So let's find what are the common multiples of 3 and 5. Okay, the common multiples of 3 and 5, let's find it out. So here in this example, we are just finding the first common multiple. The first common multiple we will be seeing only of 3 and 5. So for this, we need to write all the multiples of 3, like 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15, and it will carry on. Then we will write the multiples of 5. What are the multiples of 5, children? It's 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20, 5 5s are 25, and so on. So let's see, children, is there anything common coming in 3 and 5? Yes, we have here also 15, here also 15. So we can tell that common multiple of 3 and 5 is 15. Okay, as 15 is coming in multiples of 3 also, and 15 is coming in multiples of 5 also. So the first common multiple of 3 and 5 is what, children? It's 15. I hope all could do this type of questions. Now children, let's see quickly exercise 6a, question number 8. Okay, so here in the question it is given, write the first common multiple of 4 and 5. Write the first common multiple of 4 and 5. So first, what I said you will do, first we will write the multiples of 4. So let's write 4 1s are 4, 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12, 4 4s are 16, then 4 5s are 20, and so on. Then we will write all the multiples of 5. Then 5 1s are 5, 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20, 5 5s are 25, and so on. Next step is to see whichever number is coming in both the multiples, coming common in both the multiples. So let's see, is it 4? No, 4 is not there. Is it 5? No, 5 is also not there. Then is it 8? No. Is it 10? No. Is it 12? No. 16? No. 15? No. Is it 20? Yes, 20 is there in multiple of 4 also, and 20 is there in multiple of 5 also. So we can tell the first common multiple of 4 and 5 is 20. Okay, so 20 is the first common multiple of 4 and 5. So let's see the second bit. Write the second common multiple of 3 and 6. So here, children, it's given the second common multiple, not the first one. We will leave the first one and we will write the second one only. Okay, so the first step I said you write the multiples of 3. 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15, and so on. Next is the multiples of 6. Let's write 6 1s are 6, 6 2s are 12, 6 3s are 18, 6 4s are 24, 6 5s are 30, and so on. So let's see whichever number is coming in both the multiples of 3 and 6. So is it 3? No, 3 is not there in multiples of 6. Is it 6? Yes. So it's 6 also there in multiples of 6. So 6, and here also 6. So it's the first common multiple. So we are not going to write the first common multiple, as in the question it is given second common multiple. So let's move on to second one. Is it 9? No, 9 is not coming in multiples of 6. Is it 12? Yes, it's 12, because 12 is there in multiple of 3 also, and it's there in multiple of 6 also. So what is our answer, children? So the second common multiple of 3 and 6 is 12, children. If it would have been given the first common multiple, if would have been given, so what will be the answer? So the answer will be, first common multiple will be, it's 6. It's 6, but in our question it's second. Okay, So let's see C number. Write the first 5 common multiples. First 5 we will write of 2 and 4. Let's see what are the multiples of 2 first. What are the multiples of 2 first? Let's see. 2 1 the 2, 2 2 the 4, 2 3 the 6, 2 4 the 8, 2 5 the 10, 2 6 the 12, 2 7 the 14, 2 8 the 16, 2 9 the 18, 2 10 the 20, and so on. Then multiples of 4 are 4 1s are 4, 4 2 the 8, 4 3 the 12, 4 4 the 16, 4 5 the 20, 4 6 the 24, and so on. Then it is given, children, let's find the common multiples. Here 4 and here also 4. So 4 is the first common multiple, then 8, here also 8. 8 is second, then 12, 12, 12 is third, then 16, 16, 16 is fourth, 20 and 20, 20 is the fifth one. So the first 5 common multiples of 2 and 4 are 4, 8, 12, 16 and 20. So the next topic is your children factors. So what do you mean by factor, children? The numbers we multiply together. The numbers we multiply together to get another number are called factors. For example, children, let's multiply 7 and 5 to get 35. So 7 and 5 are the factors. Then we can also multiply 1 and 35 to get 35. So 1 and 35 are also factors. So what are the factors of 35, children? The factors of 35 will be 1, 5, 7 and 35. Okay. Now let's see what are the factors of 36. Now let's see what are the factors of 36. So 1 multiplied by 36 is 36, then 2 multiplied by 18 is 36, then 3 multiplied by 12 is 36, then 4 multiplied by 9 is also 36. Is there anything we can multiply with 5 to get 36? No. Is there anything with 6? Yes, 6 it is there. 6 6 the 36. We have also 6. And 6 6 the 36. So what are the factors from this we got? Children, first we got 1 as a factor, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 6, then 9, then 12, then 18, and then 36. We just wrote all the factors in an increasing order. Okay, children? Yes. So from here we can tell 1 and 36 are the factors of 36, and 2 and 18 are also factors of 36. 3 and 12 are also factors of 36. 4 and 9 are also factors of 36, and 6 is also a factor of 36. Okay? Let's move on to, children, properties of factors. So we know that 1 is a factor of every number. How 1 is a factor of every number, children? So if we multiplied 1 multiplied by 7 is your, children, 7. So 7 so we can say that, children, 1 is a factor of 7. Okay, 1 is a factor of 7. Similarly, 1 multiplied by 19 is how much, children? It's 19. So we can tell from here that 1 is also a factor of 19. Okay. So 1 is a factor of every number. From this we got 1 is a factor of every number. Next is, children, any number is a factor of itself. Any number is a factor of itself. So let's see from same examples. 7 multiplied by 1 is 7. So we can tell that 7 is a factor of 7 itself. How, children? Let's see. 7 is a factor of 7. Then we can write 1 multiplied by 19 is 19. We can tell also 19 is a factor of 19. Okay, so any number is a factor of itself. Any number is a factor of itself. So next, let's see, every factor of a number is either less than or equal to a given number. So every factor of a number is either less than or equal to the given number. So here in the above examples, we saw what are the factors of 36 children. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 12, 18 and 36. So from this we got that factors are less than. Always the factors of 36 are either less than or it is equal to 36. So you can see all the factors here are either equal to 36 or less than 36. The factors cannot be greater than the given number. Okay, the factors cannot come more than 36. Factors of 36 will be up to 36 itself. Okay, it can be either less than or it can be equal to. That's all, children. You all revise all these topics. Thank you.